I sense a disturbance in the Force, Obi-Wan. I don't know what you mean, and... Master! You're alive? But how can this be? Well, sadly it won't be for very much longer because we are starting Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And we shall begin with the first chapter, Bounty Hunter Pursuit. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, with some horrible lag, I might say. Chapter 1, Bounty Hunter Pursuit. The Galactic Republic plunges ever deeper into crisis. Count Dooku leads a separatist movement which threatens the future of the Republic. On the glittering city planet of Coruscant, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker guard Senator Padme Amidala as mysterious assassins move against her. I'm betting those assassins are the reason why my footage is lagging. I wouldn't put it past them. Meanwhile, Senator Amidala sleeps peacefully, but uh-oh! This doesn't look good. It looks like trouble is rearing its ugly head. But never fear. Anakin comes to save the day, and I'm amazed Padme didn't get sliced in half. Nevertheless, we have a bad guy to pursue. Or should I say, we have a bounty hunter to pursue. Alright, so this entire level is a chase, a pursuit chase against Zam Wessel. And as you can see, this area is very, very crowded, which can make collecting studs a little bit annoying because it can be hard to tell what's breakable and what's not. The speeder is also a little awkward to control, but this episode introduces us to proton torpedoes. Now, certain vehicles can carry these, and you can only carry 3 at a time. Most of the signs can be destroyed, and you'll usually be rewarded with a few studs. Be sure to collect as many studs as you can, as there aren't very many, and the amount for true Jedi is relatively high when compared to some of the other. Ooh, power up! Power up, power up, power up! Me like. Power up's shiny. I like shiny. I would like to know who first coined that phrase. I don't know if it was Rowan Mithril, but he's the one I first heard it from. And I thought that power-up would have worked a little bit better. Why can't we ever have nice things? But anyway, back to the proton torpedoes. You can launch them at certain objects and destroy them. And these objects are otherwise immune to your laser fire. But there's no need to fire them now, as we can just blast everything with the lasers. I believe the true Jedi amount that we need is around 38,000 or so. I'm not 100% sure. And I wish I had some blue studs, because I could use a couple thousand right about now. These railings can be destroyed, the signs can be destroyed, the laser turrets that shoot at you can be destroyed. It's crowded, but it sort of deceives you, because there isn't as much stuff to destroy here as you would think. And I would hope not. You could accidentally fire on some pedestrians. And Jedi might be mighty warriors, but I don't think they can handle lawsuits. Now, if you do get lost, just follow the direction the signs are pointing in, and you should be okay. This level isn't too short, but it isn't too long either. You are going to have to do a lot of flying around, though. Make no mistake about that. While I'm collecting studs, I thought I might share an interesting factoid about this level. It didn't appear in the original game. In fact, this level is only in the complete saga. The reason being is that Episode 2 only had 5 chapters instead of the usual 6. So it's kind of cool that they decided to add this one. Because as much as I dislike Episode 2, even I have to admit, this chase scene is pretty darn cool. Now there are 5 of those turrets, and I wonder if we can use the proton torpedo on this traffic light. Huh, that had no effect whatsoever. Let's try again. Alright, I'm not really sure as to the point of why I just did that. Where did that minikit come from? I'm guessing it came from that sign on Jar Jar, but I'm not 100% sure. However, we have bigger problems to worry about. Zam has trapped us in this grid, and turrets are firing at us. Yeah, not a pleasant combination. These turrets can be really annoying because you have to get really close to destroy them, but as soon as you do get close, they'll start firing on you. Now there is a generator that produces proton torpedoes, but you have to flip the center panel over, and to do that, you have to find the activation panel right here. And once the circuit has been connected, you can get some torpedoes. As I said, a limit of 3, but 3 is all I need. And those power stations reward you with a ton of studs. So these grids are where you're going to get the majority of your studs for this chapter. Also, try not to slam too hard into the wall, as that will damage you. With that done, we are free to continue. After we collect the studs, of course, because studs are everything! Greed, not the Jedi way it is. That's what Yoda would say if he saw this game. And to that I say, poppycock! Money is everything when it comes to Legos. And that is true, because you're going to need a heck ton of studs if you hope to purchase all of the extras. Because let me tell you, some of those extras are unbelievably expensive. Some range in the couple hundred thousands and others in the millions. And that's why it's always a good idea to complete story mode first. Not only will you unlock characters you need for free play, but you'll amass studs as well. And there's another minikit piece. That's always handy. I'm not 100% sure how you get the minikit pieces in this level. I mean, I do know some, but not all of them. If you're unsure, just look up a guide and it should tell you. And yes, I know that is technically cheating, but you aren't going to get struck down with the bolt of lightning if you look something up on game FAQs. Let's be honest with ourselves. And wow, we are very close to the true Jedi status. I think a couple thousand more should do it. Alright. Come on, can I get those? Oh, really? Okay. One neat little trick you can do with a flying or hovering vehicle is if you're traveling in a direction and you tilt the control stick the opposite way, you'll do a nice little turnaround. Also, if you press the bottom button, the A button in my case, since I'm using a Steam controller, you'll do a nice little loop-de-loop, and you can get behind enemies that way. So those are some good tricks to remember if you're getting dogged by enemies. And there goes the laser turret. I know if you destroy all 5 laser turrets in an area, you will get rewarded with the minikit piece. And that would only be number 4. But we haven't time to worry about that now, because Zam is trapping us in another grid. Speaking of which, did you notice how cool that cutscene looked? I mean, that looked impressive even by Star Wars standards. There are some panels for you to destroy in this particular grid, so that's a nice way to pocket a little extra cash. And, oh, nice! Very, very nice. Now, we've got some more turrets to destroy, which is a sensible thing to do. And, well, that wasn't! Worked so hard to destroy those turrets, then I crashed headlong into the wall. There are some turrets on the bottom, too, so you'll want to be sure to take care of those. Now, even after you even after you acquire true Jedi status, I still recommend you collect as many studs as possible. Okay. Let's go ahead and collect that blue stud. And we need to destroy this turret trio. That's what I should have referred to them as. Turret trios. Alliteration for the win. And now we need to activate this panel right here. Okay, it looks like there are 4 in all. And could my aim possibly get any worse? There we go. Now we only have 1 left. And it is right there. That's the way to do it. Come to me, proton torpedoes. You are now mine. And with those torpedoes, destruction will commence! Ha 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 ha! I had to unleash my inner dark side. I apologize. Alright. Grabbing 3 more. Let's go ahead and destroy these bottom sections because I want to pocket some more cash. The proton torpedoes are somewhat homing projectiles because once once the purple crosshairs have locked onto a target, you're almost guaranteed to hit it. And every now and then it will miss or it hit another target in that instance. I've actually never seen that happen before, so that was first for me. 1, 2, and 3. Easy as something other than pie, because that phrase would be too easy to make. And I am not making any sense. Alright, now we've got to deal with Zam Wessel. She's just gonna fly around and shoot at you, so you more or less have to do the same. She has a lot of hearts, and for some reason you only have 2. That's real fair. But it doesn't matter, since she has now been defeated. Level complete, free play unlocked. We have also unlocked Anakin's speeder. And have obtained 100% in true Jedi status. Alright, a nice collection of studs there. We're getting close to 400,000, that's cool. Only 2 minikit pieces. I might have been able to collect more, but that's not something I'm going to worry about right now. 2 more gold bricks. And that is it. So next time on Let's Play Lego Star Wars, we are going to continue our journey through Attack of the Clones. See you guys next time.